Hi everyone, Christine here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to all my new subscribers. I have some design team projects for Scrap Diva Designs, and here's Erica's info. Her website is scrapdivadesigns.com. And remember to check out her community tab on YouTube as well as her hashtag for tons of inspiration. And here's all of her social media sites, which I'll leave down below. And don't forget to use my coupon code PINKHOUSE10 and my affiliate links for 10% off your entire order. And thank you all so much for using my code. I really appreciate it. And so let me start off with the clock. And this is the vintage alarm clock mini album. And this comes with 2 pages of dies. And this measures going across, it measures 4 7/8 by 6.5. And the diameter is 5 7/8. And here's my measurements here. And so you get your base clock here, and then you get this piece, which also cuts out a rim. So if you wanted to add a rim to your clock. And then here you have a piece to create your mini album pages, your clock face, and these are feet for the layers for the feet. This is for the alarm, and then you have more details including clock handles. And so here's my project. Isn't it pretty? I made mine into a card. And what I did was I just, let's see, I used this piece. I used this main piece here to create my card. But what you want to do is, if you haven't done it before, make sure you, once you've folded your paper, make sure you put your die over the edge so it doesn't cut that out. And that's how I did that. And so then I popped up these detail pieces, and I popped up this rim piece. And on the clock face, I cut it out of this pattern paper, and this is Anna Griffin paper, by the way. And I left the numbers in because they do pop out, and I added washi tape to the back. And then I cut it out again in gold. And then I inlaid all of the numbers back in so they look a little bit embossed. And then I have a brad for my clock handles, and because the numbers were embossed, I needed to triple layer my clock handles so they don't interfere. But where the numbers meet the point of the handles, I kind of trimmed it so it didn't hit it. Anyway, hope that makes sense. And I just have a flower cluster here. My lace and trims are from Joann's. And then I have flowers, and I do gesso some of them. And they're either Wild Orchid Crafts, I Am Roses, maybe ASC Craft Supplies. And then I have a seam binding bow, and this charm is from Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure if they still carry it. I haven't seen it the last couple times I went there. And this lace here is from Michael. Isn't that pretty? So that's my vintage clock, vintage alarm clock mini album. And next I'm using the spring gift box. And it's this die here. It comes with 2 pages of dies. And so you would cut out this piece 4 times. And then you would cut this layer. You have 2 pieces of these, but so you need a total of 8. And then you have some details, some leaves, and some bees. And then this is for your bottom piece and a layer, and then more leaves, and these are wings for the bees. And this measures, the diameter is 3 3/8 by 3 3/8, and the height of this is 5.5 inches. But the height to about here is about 4.5. So let me share with you my project. Isn't it pretty? So I do have another flower cluster with lace and trim. And I have lace going all the way around. And this is also Anna Griffin paper. Isn't that pretty? I love it. It was very simple to put together. And I just have it with a bow here. And this will expand a little bit because as you can see, it's like here, I'm cinching it here, but it has a little bit more of a width to that. But isn't that a cute box? I love it. So, so, so pretty. So here are my projects, and I'm gonna leave the links down below to all of the products that I've used. And don't forget to use my coupon code PinkHouse10 and my affiliate links. And thank you again for using my code. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And I thank you all so much for watching. Bye for now.